Good morning. Welcome in this CPS class. In today's class, we will start our chapter number 2. The name of the chapter is Role of the Government in Health. In this chapter, we will discuss about how government's role is important in health sector. What is the condition of health sectors in India? What is the difference between private healthcare center and public healthcare center? And many more topics we will discuss under this chapter. So this is very interesting and very informative chapter for you. So all of you concentrate on this chapter and try to understand it. In this chapter, we will be discussing what is the role of government in preserving the health of the public. Before going into the details of the lesson, let us know what is health. Health. It is to be free from illness and injuries. There are various kinds of illness like fever, headache, stomach pain, malaria, cholera. Like that, there are various diseases through which we are getting infected and so results in illness. Sometimes you get injuries also. So, being free from all these illnesses or diseases, affections and without any injuries is known as health. At the same time, there are some other factors which makes the government to come into the role of maintaining the health of the population. Because if you are not having adequate food, the sufficient amount of food which your body requires to maintain day-to-day activities, then it results in illness for you. At the same time, if you are living in a polluted environment, that also will cause diseases for you. So, always try to stay out of polluted environment. Third one is getting clean drinking water. We have discussed in the previous lesson that Kanta's house is in slum area and where a drainage runs through behind her house, where they find very difficult to get water for drinking. So, getting clean drinking water is very difficult task for the people, those who are staying in the slum area. So, if these three conditions are maintained properly and given access to people, that is, first one is sufficient amount of food at their affordable level. Second, giving them pollution-free environment, and the third one, supplying good, clean, pure drinking water may also make people to be healthy. And moving on to understand what are the other aspects of illness. You should not be a long time dull, very dull, not being active, being inactive or worried with something or scared of something. You will not able to do certain tasks. So all these things, like if you are in the condition of dullness, if you are in the condition of inactiveness, or if you are scared of something, this also results, if you are long time in this condition, results affects in your health. So, a healthy person is a one who is free from illness at the same time without any injuries, who is getting adequate food, getting pollution-free environment, or who gets safe drinking water. At the same time, he is not dull. He can be dull for a moment. He can be inactive for a moment. He can be worried for a certain time. He can be scared about something, but not for a long time. These all These are all important aspects which regards to health. So, this is what? This is health. Our next subtopic is role of government in health. What is the health? We have discussed that not to be injurious, not to be unhealthy, is to be said as healthy. So, you should not be in a very long time or for very long period of time with anxiety, with anger, or with any other emotions which are worrying us. So, it is also known as to be healthy. Now, moving on to understand the role of government with India's point of view. How is the healthcare in India? Let us look at some point. First of all, India is the fourth largest producer of medicines in the world. We all have to be proud, but on the other side, we have more than 50% people, especially small children in our country, are not getting sufficient amount of food, and they are facing the problem of malnutrition. And 26 crore people are facing the same problem, and generally most of them are children between the age group of 6 to 14 years. Now, moving on, our second point. India is the second largest producer of doctors in the world. India has highest number of medical colleges than any other countries in the world. India brings out every year 15,000 new doctors into this practicing world. Every year they were qualified doctor, but most of them settled in the urban areas. So, it is very difficult for the rural population to reach out to the doctors. The ratio between the rural population and doctors available for us is really very, very less. And moving on to understand, in 1950s, as soon as our country India attained its republican state, the numbers of hospitals, primary healthcare centers in our countries were 2,717. The number has grown up considerably, very high in 1991, nearly 4 times to 2,717. That is 11,174. While in the year 2000, it reached to 18,218. Now, more than 5 lakh people die due to tuberculosis every year. The number has been constant since India attained independence. Though we have good number of doctors, the cases are still registered, and the more than 2 million people are affected with diseases like malaria and medical tourists in our country. From other country, people visit our country because we have some of the world's best hospitals in our country. But still, we are not able to supply pure, clean drinking water to the full population. More than 20% diseases are communicable diseases because it can be transferred from one person to another very easily. And most of them like diarrhea, dysentery, cholera are caused because of the water impurities, and these are called waterborne diseases. So, These are the health record of India. In India, we have largest numbers of hospitals where it provides a chance to the 15,000 doctors every year to become qualified and to come and serve in his medical world. And still, we have thousands and thousands of people living in villages where it is very difficult for them to get access to a doctor. Getting access to a pure drinking water itself is a big task. So, let us try to understand what is the role of the government and how can government play a major role in providing a better facilities with regards to health care to the people of the nation. It is the duty of the government to assure that every individual should get basic necessities like food, shelter, pure drinking water, etc. Here, we would analyze what is the role of the government and how can government ensure good facilities for its citizens. Let us look at certain examples in our country and also from some other countries which has set out role model for other countries in the world, like how medical facilities can be improved and how health of the citizen can also be improved. Next, the cost of cure. Let us look at this point with an example. Aman and Ranjan are two close friends who studies in class 7 in the same school. Aman belongs to a lower middle class family while Ranjan belongs to a well-to-do family. Both of them infected with a viral fever. So, the day's evening, Ranjan's father takes him to a hospital which is like a 5-star hotel, where his father pays rupees 500 at the reception counter where appointment is fixed, and there everybody were very frankly very free with him, means with Ranjan. He allowed to speak with doctor asks certain questions and ask him to get some test. Once the test is done, then he get the report, and then the doctor confirms that he having viral fever and prescribed a set of medicine to him. Even the nurses made many jokes during injecting. Everybody was very kind and very soft spoken with Ranjan. Finally, Ranjan recovers after 3 days. The cost of Ranjan's treatment is nearly 3,500. With the same fever which was affecting Aman also, Aman's father has to struggle hard to meet the daily requirements. So, for the 2 days, they were not able to go to the doctor. Finally, one day, they go to the hospital, the government hospital, district hospital it was, which was really a very big hospital. There was a long line in OPT counter. In that OPT counter, there was outpatient block department. So in that OPT counter, they have to wait for more than 3 hours till the turn comes. Finally, they meet with the doctor, and doctor ask him to do some test. As they get the report, means there also in the near laboratory also they have to wait for hours, and after 3 days they get the report. Once they get the report, they bring it back to the doctor. The doctor checks the report, confirms that he is having viral fever, and he prescribed few medicine to him. And finally, within a week, Aman recovers to his normal health. So, the cost of treatment for the Aman is rupees 150. The point is here that Aman has spent rupees 150, Ranjan has spent rupees 3,500 for his treatment, where the treatment is of a high facilities treatment, as they went to the most sophisticated hospital in the city. It seems to be like a luxurious hotel where it comes to Aman. He has to visit a doctor of government hospital due to their poor economic condition. Aman, though he was suffering with viral fever, he need to stand in line for hours, and Ranjan was feeling like it was an outing for him. Everybody is talking very friendly to him. Everybody was making jokes with him. So, it was like a pleasure to visit hospital, whereas it was a very tough task to do on the other side. So, the rich are the privileged, they're going to the private hospital, whereas the poor people have unprivileged people are going to government hospital. So, the better health facilities have to be provided to the poor and below poverty line people, so that this gap can be filled. Similarly, there is another story about Hakim Sheikh. Hakim Sheikh was a member of Paschim Bengal Khet Mazdoor Samiti. One evening in 1992, he fell off a running train and suffered health injuries. He was very serious and needed immediate treatment. But he was taken to 8 different government hospitals, but he was refused by all because of many reasons. Somewhere seat was not vacant, somewhere facility for treatment was not available, and many more reasons were there. This way, he spent 14 hours in critical state. Finally, he was admitted to a private hospital and spent a lot of money. Angry and upset over the indifferent attitude of all the government hospitals that refused to admit him, Hakim Sheikh and PBKMS filed a case in the court. So, it is our right to complain or file case against any healthcare center or department for their unusual refusal or not giving proper treatment. And government should also provide all necessary facilities in the government hospitals so that poor and middle class patients can get proper treatment on time. So, this much for today. In our next class, we will continue this chapter.